Yo, what's good homies, welcome back to another Rd24 Beer Pro video. We're back with the homie Taylor. Before we get into this week's match, I want to quickly run the rules and objectives as I usually do. Alright, so if you're new around here and don't know what survival is, basically, it's a chance for me to play as a star player of your choice, and our objectives are to make the finals and ultimately win the premiership. There is a little bit of a catch. The reason it's called survival is because we have to make it to finals week without losing a game with the star player we chose. It's really just a chance for me to play with pro players you'd like to see, instead of going through a whole season with just one player. Anyway, so if we lose during regular season, we restart with a new star player, sim to the round we lost and continue from there. And that's where things can get a little tricky, because if we lose late in the season, we could sim back and have no chance to make the 8, thus resulting in the end of the series. So that's pretty much a Beer Pro survival in a nutshell. It's pretty much like survival mode in a fighting game. The idea for the series, however, was inspired by Insane's How Far Off the Star, so his links will be in the description below. Alright, so what do we have here? We're in round 24, sitting in 4th, getting ready to take on the Raiders, who are at 5th. Now as we look at the ladder here, they're right beneath us. It's a pretty crucial game. Looking at their season stats, they've won 11 games, they've lost 8, and from their past 5, they've won 4. They're going to be coming into this match riding a 3-game win streak. Looking at their game from round 23, they went up against Manly at GIO Stadium, and they beat them 15 points to 8. As we look at the match stats here, and it was a fairly close game, 2 tries apiece and Joey Leilua picking up man of the match. Alright, so we're playing at home. As we look at the squad, Audio Whiten and Rapana at the back 3, Croker and Leilua in the centres, Austin and Caesar in the halves, Papali'i, Tapani and Whiteheader in the back row. Front row we got Boyd, Hodgson and Paulo, and on the bench, Bateman, Priest, Kotrick and Lima. So we're going to start off with a penalty here, taking the tap as we get it to Hayne. And it's a strong run, driving towards their 20, running onto it down the short side as we call for the ball. Goes short to Bulu, gets past 1, and it's going to get wrapped up 5 meters out. Levaha Bulu, he's having a breakout season this year, and it was great to see him don that red jersey for Tonga. As we go to Hayne, a nice little delayed pass puts him over the line, setting up the plane once again as we make the conversion. I've got to say, I've been having a tough time with Ash Taylor because he isn't really fast. He can't really fend anyone off, on this difficulty at least, and I'm finding that each game's getting harder and harder. Even though we've had a couple of blowouts, it's still pretty hard to try and run the game with Taylor. It's pretty good though, it's really fun when you're challenged like that. As they sent it to the skies, I'm not too sure who that was that came down with it. It was Jared Croker there who scores the try. I don't know why we jumped, trying to catch an invisible ball. As they get the green lights. With Caesar it is to kick, I think. But yeah, like I was saying before about Levaha Bulu, the Titans as a whole are having a pretty decent season in attack. It kind of looks like they're the new bandwagon team to jump on in terms of entertainment and that. Everyone's tuning in to watch the Titans, including me. I try and watch every game to be honest, but the Titans games, they're super exciting in attack, and a lot of it has to do with Ash Taylor, who's having a bloody great season. I'll be interested to see if Hainsey and Pete stick around. More so Nathan Peets, because I'm pretty sure they'll be just fine without Jared Hayne. As Hayne scoops up a loose offload, and he's going to score his second try of the game. We can read it from right in front, and we're going to go into the break with a 6-point lead. But yeah, back to what I was saying, I'll quickly wrap it up about the Titans in real life. Peets and Hayne's future at the club is uncertain, and apparently so is Ash Taylor's, but I reckon he'll stick around and build a name for himself there. Alright, so we'll get back into the game. In the second half, as they go to RLL, and he's going to get wrapped up about 35 out from our line. As we call for it, with the wind behind us, we're going to kick to the corner, and it's a beautiful kick, getting that 40-20. It's lucky we had the wind behind us because I probably wouldn't have made it without it. I think that might have been the first 40-20, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. But we're going to call for it once again, as we just send it, simple pass, flat ball to Lynch, and he crosses over for our 3rd try of the game, and I'm pretty sure that's our 3rd try assist. So even though we're not scoring the points, we are setting them up. As they throw the ball around, and they're going to turn it over. Blake Austin it is with the breakaway, no one in front of him. Hayne is slowly closing the distance, but I actually forgot about this. I thought Austin was over for all money, but Hayne actually catches up just in time to knock it loose before grounding the ball. A beautiful try saver by Jared Hayne. Alright, so we're back, approaching the final quarter of the game. 5th and last for the Raiders. They send it high. Massive bomb, gets batted back right into the breadbasket of Ryan James, I think that is, who gets around 1. And he's gonna race away with no one in front of him. I was just trailing him infield, waiting for someone to catch up, but I think one of the forwards were actually blocking Whiten from making the tackle. As we hit it off the posts here. A terrible miss. Alright, so we're back on the 4th. Still with the wind behind us. We're gonna shoot to the corner once again. Or kick to the corner rather. And we do get the 40-20. Trying to finish this game strong here. Second tackle as we call for it. Looking for a runner. We get it to Hayne running onto it. And he's gonna power his way over for a hat-trick. I mean, that's just great service by us. That's like our 4th try assist, I think. As we take the final kick of the game, and we're gonna wrap it up here at Seabus Super Stadium. Full time, we defeat the Raiders 28 points to 6. We didn't score any tries, but we were 4 from 5 off the boot, and I'm pretty sure that was 4 try assists. As we look at the full-time stats here, we pick up man of the match, and as always, drop that like button for more content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
What you need, I could get you more.